Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to just kind of get ready together. I do have a few new products from e.l.f. Maybe not new to the shelf, but new to me that I would love to try out and show you guys. This tired face definitely needs some pick-me-up and some makeup. Some news. Today is my due date. I don't think the baby's coming today though. It is my first child, so I was already expecting to go over my due date. But I am not contracting, I'm not cramping, I'm not anything. So I am going to start doing things to kind of help move things along. Maybe that'll help, maybe it won't. I just don't want to get induced. So we'll see. Enough about baby, more about makeup for now. Let's just try out some new makeup. So I feel like it's already starting. Like I have this huge crater pimple right here. I have actually I have three. I have three on this side, but I have this huge one right here, and I'm just like, what is going on with my skin? Like, I knew it was gonna happen. The moment this baby's born, my skin's just gonna break out like crazy because hormones are just gonna be everywhere. The nice skin was good as it lasted. So a lot of products that we are going to be using today is from e.l.f. So because I got so many new products from e.l.f., I was like, let's just do a full face of e.l.f. makeup today. But I don't have enough products to do a full face, so there's going to be like 1 to 2 products maybe that isn't from e.l.f., but the rest will be. I'm excited. So to prep my skin before doing any makeup, I'm actually going to go in with this toner that I've been enjoying. I did not just recently purchase this. As you can tell, I've been using it for quite some time, but I did want to mention it because it is newer into my skincare routine and I absolutely love this. It is Keep Your Balance toner. It does have hyaluronic acid as well as some aloe and witch hazel, which if you do have acne prone skin, witch hazel is really, really good for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some on the cotton pad and just kind of just run it across my face. My face is washed, so always make sure you start your skincare and makeup with a fresh, clean face. You'll get the most benefits out of your skincare and less breakouts. And this stuff smells so good. Like, it's not overpowering. It doesn't smell like alcohol or like astringent or anything. Like, it just smells so calming and relaxing. While that dries in a bit, I'm actually going to go in with some lip oil. This is just from Yes To. I really just grab anything hydrating and moisturizing. Before starting like skincare or makeup, I always like to just put on like a lip balm, so that way my lips have time to moisturize and not be so dry. So a newer purchase that I have gotten is from e.l.f. of course, and it is the Pore Toner Balm with green tea and again with witch hazel. And this is like a little bit newer to their skincare line, which they've been coming out with a lot of skincare products here lately. And it just looks like this. Packaging is super cute. It's like that pale pink color. And then it does come with a little plastic seal to keep everything nice and fresh. And then it has a like lime green tint to it, or like a neon green tint to it. So it says pore toner, so I think this is just supposed to help like minimize pores, which you're never going to get rid of your pores, but you can always try to use things to help the appearance of them. So I'm just going to kind of just focus this in my T-zone, just like that. And it doesn't really smell like anything. So some people might like this because it's just nice, convenient, and fast. Others might not like this because you put it directly on your skin and then you're closing things up. So for sanitary reasons, it depends on your preference. Ooh, and your skin feels so, I mean, it does say balm, so a toner balm, so like it does feel very moisturizing, like in the areas that I applied it. Like my skin feels really plump just really nice. So I'm just gonna kind of like spread that out. And the claims on that is this solid toner stick purifies the pores and instantly tones the complexion with a cool, refreshing application. Use this convenient toning balm in place of your liquid toner and cotton pads. This unique stick formula glides over the skin, delivering an immediate dose of lightweight hydration that won't clog your pores, enriched with clarifying green tea and witch hazel. So obviously I did not use it in replace of my liquid toner, and I don't think I really would, but it is definitely something that I will add in my skincare routine. So for primer, I'm just going to go in with one of my favorites, and it's the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I love this primer, guys. Like, it's been loved. This primer is so good. I have never tried the Tatcha one, and I probably never will, because this one just does the trick for me. So what I do is I just take a little scoop out on with my finger. I start it off in my T-zone area where my pores are, and kind of just like press it into my skin, just to kind of press it into those pores. And then the excess, I will just spread it out to the rest of my face. And I do not have a BB cream or a foundation from e.l.f., so I'm still going to go in with something affordable. I'm just going to use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. Cannot talk today, guys. I am so tired. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I'm just drained out. Like, I just want to sleep all day. So I was like, you know what? Let me just get up and film for you guys. So I am just going to put this foundation all over. This is a really good affordable foundation too. It's like $6, which if I'm not mistaken, I think that's how much the e.l.f. foundation is too. I never tried it, just because I have so many foundations, so I never like just picked it up. But so I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. This one I only used once, so I'm just going to use it again, but this is what it looks like, clean and pretty. So I do have two of these brushes, and they are really nice brushes to buff in your foundation, and they're so soft. So what I'm going to be doing, guys, is just pre-filming as much as I can. So today is Wednesday the 16th in real time, and today is my due date. So I don't know when I'm going to be going into labor, obviously. So until I do, and until I'm just no longer feeling good, I'm going to be trying to just film, and edit and film, so that way I have material to upload. And then hopefully by the time that I run out of videos to film, I will be up to filming more again. But so I might be pregnant for a while in your guys' view, but maybe not in real life. I don't know how many videos I'm gonna be able to squeeze in, but we will see. And with this brush, you can like buff and not get any brush strokes, but then you can also just kind of stipple around your face just to make sure you don't have any brush strokes. But I never usually have any issue with this. Today is such a rainy, gloomy day. Like, it is pouring outside right now. For concealer, I'm going to go in with the 16-Hour Camo Concealer. I really do like this concealer. I kind of just don't have my shade though. Like, I have, this one is in Tan Walnut, which is great for when I'm like in the summer and I got my deepest tan. And then this one is more like for my winter shade, but like right now I'm kind of like in the middle. And this one is in Medium Peach. This one I feel like is going to be a little bit light, so we're just going to do a little bit. And then I'm just going to take a Wet n Wild beauty sponge and just kind of blend that in. And this concealer is literally like one of the best full coverage concealers you can buy at the drugstore. Like, there is the CoverGirl concealer as well. That one is pretty good. This one from e.l.f. is literally amazing. Next, I'm just going to quickly do some brows. And for brows, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use... For brows, I did pick up the Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. And this is one of their newer eyebrow pencils. And this one is in the shade Cool Brown. So we will see how this works. I'm so excited, guys. I love getting new makeup. So it's teeny tiny, feels amazing, feels like it's gonna be nice and thin. Thank God it has a spoolie on one side. And then of course you have your pencil on the other side, and this is what it looks like. So let's see, I have used their brow pencils in the past, but I have not tried this one yet. Harley. She's like trying to get her ball underneath my vanity. So it gives you really nice thin strokes. So that way you can kind of get those like fake hairs. And it is very pigmented, so that's good. It's not that waxy, which is good because it's very pigmented, and it's not like making your hairs like really stick together. But then you're also obviously gonna have to go in with like a wax or a gel. But I really like how it made my brows. I like this. Go e.l.f. They are so stepping up their game. Like, whenever e.l.f. and Wet n Wild come out with like really banging products, I just get so excited because like I've been purchasing their products since like ever. Like, since you get like $10 allowances when you're a child and able to go and get whatever you want. And to see how much they improved with their formula and everything. Just almost makes me want to cry. So eyebrows are done. Of course they are sisters, not twins, because their shapes and everything are different and I don't know what's going on with them, but no, why do I always drop things? So if you were interested in this, I would go out and get it. It's so worth it. So this product is not from e.l.f., it's from NYX, and it is just their dark circle concealer. I didn't get it for that reason though. I actually got it because I wanted like more of a pomade concealer sort of thing. And this is what I found at I think I was at Target when I bought this. And this is in the shade Just Light. And this is what it looks like. It does have like a film over it. The reason why I wanted a pomade concealer is just to clean up my brows. And I feel like pomade concealers just work a little bit better than like a liquid concealer. So that was the whole reason. I'm just hoping it's not too, because it's made for dark circles. So like I just hope it's not too like orange. Because usually they are like more orange to like cancel out. And my eyebrows need like a trim. And then I'm just going to use the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. And I am just going to use that brush to kind of like just buff in the concealer. So I didn't set anything yet, So I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. HD powder. This is in the shade Soft Luminance. So this actually is like, it does have like a little tiny bit of like a color to it, but it also gives you like this beautiful, beautiful glow. So I freaking love the HD powders from e.l.f., especially the Soft Luminance ones, because again, it just gives you that glow and doesn't make you look like powdery or cakey or anything like that, or like extremely dried out. So it does have a little bit of the shifter, and I'm just gonna use this powder for all over. So I'm just gonna set my under eye with it, and then I'm just gonna use like a fluffier brush and go in and just kind of like softly set the rest of my face. Oh, for bronzer, I have purchased the contouring and blush bronzing powder palette in Fiji. I heard so many people raving about this duo, and I just never went around and got it, and finally I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna pick it up. So again, it's not really new, but it's new to me. So like the packaging already kind of reminds me of NARS, like their duo that they have. So I feel like it's like almost like a really good dupe for it. So this is what it looks like. The size you get is pretty decent. Ooh, I really like it. So far so good. Wow. I hate when bronzers like make you look muddy, or they just are so drying on the skin, and it just comes across too like powdery and artificial. But this bronzer like looks so beautiful on the skin, and it's not like super harsh. It's like not, it's like just the perfect amount of warmth. I think this is going to be one of my go-to bronzers, which is good because I have a few bronzers, but like there's just a few that I like really like. Like I'm starting to hit pan on my Believe Beauty one, and that one I will definitely repurchase because that one is just so beautiful on the skin. And then I'm going to use the blush that's in here too. And I'm just going to use the e.l.f. Angled Blush Brush. So the blush is very pigmented, so I would definitely go in with a light hand. But I love how it's like almost matte, but just gives you like this very light glow. But I love the color. I love this, guys. Like this is going to be one of my new favorites. Like I can already tell, like it's my first time using it, but like I really like it. I like the blush, I like the bronzer, I really like the bronzer. So I'm excited. Alright, so for highlighter, we're gonna go in with the shade White Gold, and this is of course from e.l.f. And this to me gives me more of like a subtle glow. Like it gives you a nice glow for sure. You can build it up though. So before I move on to anything else, I'm going to quickly spray my face. I'm just going to use the Makeup Perfecting Setting Spray from Believe Beauty. I don't have a setting spray from e.l.f. And then for eyes, we are going to go in with the Sculpting Silk Eyeshadow Trio, and this one's in the shade Rose All Day. And I don't really have like a whole lot of palettes from e.l.f. I actually only have two. I have this one right here, and I have the Aqua Beauty one, which is this one right here. This one can be beautiful. You just kind of have to know how to work it. You do have to prime your eyes with a really good eyeshadow primer, and then just go in with like a flat eyeshadow brush, similar to kind of one like this that has like a flat top. This one I feel like works really good with this palette, and then kind of just build it up, and then that's how I make this eyeshadow palette work. I know a lot of people have trouble with this eyeshadow palette, so it's not the best, but once you kind of figure out how to work with it, it's workable, you know. So I'm just going to take this 305 tapered blending brush from Beauty Treats and just dip into this first shade right here. I love these little tiny eyeshadow palettes, like the trios and stuff. I did mention this in my Dollar Tree full face of makeup. They're just nice and simple to use when you want to do like a quick look, but you don't have a whole lot of time. Because I know me, like I'll break out a big eyeshadow palette, like the Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow palette that has like so many shades, and I plan on just doing a simple look, and then I see all these shades and I get inspired, and then next thing you know I'm doing something totally different using 10 different eyeshadow shades on my lid. I look at the time and I'm like 20 minutes late. So basically we're just going to go right down the line. We're just going to use the next shade that's in the middle. It's like a kind of like a shimmery peachy shade in a way. You don't tap off your brush, you will have a little bit of fallout. So when you get like a big glob of fallout like that, I just kind of like press it. I don't right away rub. And then I will dust it just to kind of pick it up so you're not smearing that shade all over your under eye. Before we continue to do the rest of the eyes, I'm actually going to put on the Line and Define eye tapes. So I could never find these in stores. Of course, I can always purchase them online, but I hate purchasing things online. And I finally found them at one of my local Targets. So super excited and had to pick them up. Usually when I want like a sharp, precise line, I just use sticky tape. You do get like 40 strips in here, and you can always cut them to get more. So I know we're gonna look weird for a little bit, but it will be okay. Okay, so we're gonna go in with the Luxie Medium Angled Shading Brush. And I'm just gonna dip into this like dark brown reddish tone shade right here. And we're kind of just gonna do like a angled we're just going to kind of just blend it in. We're just going to keep the shade on the outer portion. And then whatever's left on my brush, I'm just going to quickly run it in the crease. But that's when like hardly anything is on my brush. And then before I take off the sticky tapes, I'm actually going to go in with the Lock On Liner and Brow Cream. And this is in the shade Medium Brown. I actually wanted the gel liner and I think Espresso, I think it was called. But they did not have it. And I wanted like a brown gel liner. So I just picked this one up. So I am just going to use this liner brush from Moda. So now that the eye is done on the top lid, I'm gonna just go ahead and take these off. And then if there's like a little powder marking from the tape, I'll just like try to buff it out with like a brush. Then I'm just gonna take this shade again and just buff that underneath my lower lash line. Then I'm gonna take a smudger brush. This is just from BH Cosmetics, their number 11. I think it's from their Rose Quartz collection. And I'm just gonna dip it right into this darker shade and kind of like tight line the lower lash line, but then I'm gonna go ahead and smudge that out. And very quickly, I'm just gonna take the highlighter and just put that in my inner corner. I'm not gonna put it on my brow bone because I don't like a shimmery brow bone. If I highlight my brow bone, it's usually with just like a matte highlighting shade. For lashes, I think I'm gonna put on some falsies, but first I'm just gonna put on some mascara. So this one is just from Wet n Wild. It's their Mega Wear mascara, and I actually enjoy this mascara. I actually got this one at the dollar store. If you haven't seen that video, it is my full face of Dollar Tree makeup. Okay, and while the lower lash is drying, I am gonna go in to finish my eyebrows. I'm gonna use the Wow Brow Neutral Brown Volumizing Fiber Gel. So I love using a gel no matter what I do first. If I do a pomade, a pencil, whatever, a powder, I always will go in on top of my brows with some sort of like gel, either if it's clear or has a tint to it. Just to kind of get rid of that powdery look after applying like your setting powder and your bronzer and things like that. And the fiber tinted gels are really nice because when you're just like on the run and gotta go and you don't have time to actually just fill them in, you just take this, run it through, and then bam, good to go. So let's see. So this is really good too. Like I really enjoyed that. So next I'm just gonna apply some mascara to my top lashes. Okay, so while my mascara is drying, I'm gonna actually go in and apply some glue a while to my lashes and apply my lippy. The lashes I'm gonna wear today is the Ritzy lashes from Kiss. And this is just in natural black, of course. For my lip, I'm just gonna go in with Matte Tender 77, and this is just from Milani. And I love this color. Alright guys, that is everything. Lashes are on, lips are on, everything is good to go. So I really had no complaints about the new products that I used. I'm really satisfied and happy with everything. Oh, I have actually three products I wanted to show you that I did purchase. One of them is the domed stipple brush from e.l.f. I didn't even get a chance to open up this brush yet. So it definitely has to be like washed and broken into, but I kind of got this for like cream blushes, and it kind of feels exactly what I was looking for. So hopefully this works out. And speaking about brushes, I picked up two of their brush cleaners. I picked up their brush shampoo, and I also picked up their daily brush cleaner. So this one's like a spray for like very quick cleanups. So this is 4.1 ounces, and this is the shampoo, And then this is the Daily Blush, oh my, why do I keep saying blush? This is the Daily Brush Cleaner, and this is 2.02 ounces. So this is obviously meant for deep cleaning, and then this also is meant to clean and condition your brushes, but this is more for like a quicker thing. So like if I just got done using a brush, I can just quickly spray it, clean it on a napkin, of course let it dry, and then it'll be ready for my next use. And then when I'm ready to deep clean my brushes, this is what the shampoo is made for. So I don't know how any of these work yet. Doesn't smell anything, like the shampoo itself doesn't smell like anything. I don't know if this smells like anything. Let's see. Ooh, this smells really good. Like the e.l.f. spray cleaner, this smells really, really good. It's not overpowering, it's not over scented. It just smells fresh and clean, but this doesn't have a scent. So yeah, so that is everything, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and getting ready. You know the drill. Please, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like, thumbs up button, comment. I would love to chit chat with you guys, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and hit the notification bell so that way you are notified every single time I upload a video. Until next time, guys, bye.